Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. My name is Saqib Qureshi, and I'm very honored to introduce our talk today. I want to thank the team at the Hub. They always bring beautiful intentions to these gatherings, and may Allah put barakah in it and protect them and protect their best intentions and continue to rise, help them rise in their strength and clarity. I think the Hub is now a year and a half, maybe almost 2 years, and I've seen it really fill everyone's hearts with beauty and community. So everyone who comes here, I see, is welcomed. And so I hope if you've never been here, give yourself a welcome. You know, you are welcomed in this space, and this space generously brings you in like family. So today we have our talk. It's called Building Belonging. And it's about finding your place and your identity in community and community building. I was just telling Brother Safi, who I'm about to introduce, that when I came here in 1989, I was a 9-year-old kid in Georgia before the Olympics, before everything you see here. I mean, it's a lot of new things. And so that's why I like to sometimes introduce a talk, because from my perspective as a 9-year-old son of immigrants, when there was only one mosque, a little house downtown, which was Al Farouk, was just one little mosque. And to see now, I think we have maybe 80 places to pray in Atlanta. We have so many associations and communities and organizations. To me, all I see is that we're in this growth golden era. And when people tell me that they feel like, oh, the Muslim community is lacking, or it doesn't have this, or I don't have that person, I'm like, we have so much. And if you want more, you could just put in more. And so I hope, and that's why I love this talk too, that it's really about continuing that community. And I hope that I can instill in you the perspective of just someone who's been around for 36 years watching this community grow. And from my eyes, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So today we have 3 esteemed speakers. First on my right, we have Imam Safi Khan. He's coming from Dallas. He serves as the Imam of the Islamic Center of Southlake, and he's also the Director of Programming at Roots Community Space. He's completing his Alamiya studies at Qalam Seminary, and he's bringing over an experience of community work with youth and college students. So he works with teenagers and college students and young folks. He's taught Quran, Sirah, Islamic character development, and he's really inspiring the next generation of scholarship and mentorship. And he lives in Dallas with his wife and his young child. He gave the khutbah yesterday, so thank you for coming, Imam. Next, we have, I'll actually go all the way to the right. We have Sister Ala Sharif. You guys have been here before, and so we welcome you back to the Hub. She has a master's degree in clinical psychology and a master's in mental health counseling. And she studied Arabic at Al Qasid Institute in Amman, Jordan, and she works as a counselor in New York. She supports all kinds of folks with all kinds of situations, from anxiety to depression to trauma, family challenges. And she also has been developing a curriculum and community education program through the Faith and Youth Institute. Is that like FYI.com?
It's the Family and Youth Institute.
Yeah. So check that out. And we're also happy to congratulate her. She just completed her degree at Cambridge in Islamic psychology. And so we're so proud of her. And we can't wait to continue to support your growth. And thank you for inspiring, this generation. And last but not least, we have Brother Dr. Omar Sharif. He's a colleague with me. I'm a neurologist and he's a psychiatrist. And so I really admire his work, and especially the path that he's taken. Psychiatry, sometimes I think people understand or misunderstand psychiatry. And to me, I would say, from my perspective, it's all about how you approach it. And I am so inspired by the way that Dr. Omar has approached his work in psychiatry. He did his residency at Nassau University Medical Center, and then he pursued a fellowship in public psychiatry and psychodynamic psychotherapy at Columbia University. And I think one time you said it's like a marriage between an MD and a social worker. Is that what you said to me? Yeah. So I think he both understands the depth and breadth of psychiatry and the complexities of living in society and how to access care. He currently practices at Creedmoor Psychiatric Center in Queens. He's certified in mental health as a mental health first aid instructor, also educates with the Family and Youth Institute. He's a member of the HEAL Collective, and welcome. So today I think we've got a schedule of events here. So we're really going to have I don't think we have a break that early, but that looks wrong. But the first hour, we're going to have each speaker kind of help set the stage, give their thoughts and their guidance. And so we'll give each speaker a chance, and then we'll take a break. And then we're going to do some breakout, kind of more interactive things. We're going to have plenty of time for questions and answers. So if you can just, I hope you guys brought something to write down, but if not, write down your questions as you think of them. And inshallah, this will also be very interactive. So with that, Bismillah. And Sister Allah, you want to start?
So we'll have Omar start.
Okay.
But I did want to. We'll have a QR code for questions as well, so that if a question comes to mind in the middle of anything, and you don't want to forget it, we want to hear it. We want to hear every question and thought you have. So we'll post that, inshallah, so that you can submit your questions as they come to mind. We also really encourage, as a practice of comfort in the community, to be able to ask your questions. So once we do have, which we'll have throughout the program, Q&A or open forum moments, we'd love to hear your questions and your comments and your thoughts or whatever resonated with you comfortably in the space as well. That's what makes the space. Okay, so I'm going to pass this to you. Yes, in what way?
We're speaking on, or
So-
what we're going to do in the breakout.
So today's really heavily focused on, as the program describes, community building belonging, and we've been doing this series of hopefully not just talking about building belonging and creating a sense of belonging, but actually doing that in this space and really keeping that, maintaining it throughout our discussions. Today's topic is really focused on building identity in a sense of your community, and how this impacts you individually, and how this impacts your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then how this shows up for you in your community space. So Dr. Omar will start with talking about a real issue that a lot of us face, which is identity crisis. And a lot of us have really experienced or may have witnessed our family members or other individuals with identity crisis. And so he'll actually define it, explain it, what it looks like, how it impacts you. And then we'll talk about, I'll kind of branch off there on how to develop a healthy community healthy identity development. And then Brother Safi will also highlight a sense of spirituality in identity. So I hope that. Ready? Let's do this.
Perfect.